Hey,
Hey
man.
man, we meet again.
Yeah. Go on.
I just want to let you know I'm driving and I'm not going to be able to talk too long, but
All right.
I wanted to discuss this with you. That so you're saying the death penalty is archaic and draconian, and it shouldn't be used by modern societies. And in a way, I can kind of agree with you. But let me just give my counterpoint. I think that uh, it is if you have an alternative. If you're doing it like out of if you're doing it because you want to see someone dead, then yes, it is. But if you're doing it because there's no treatment for the person, and there's that they have to be kept away in jail for their entire life, then it's a little difficult to find a better alternative. You know what I mean? So
But do you think there is any such condition where there's no helping a person, there's no changing them, there's no way to make them rehabilitated in some form?
I don't know. I mean, if someone has, yeah, there probably are. I'm just not sure what they are.
I don't
I
think so.
think,
I think people can be helped regardless. I think that it's just kind of a lazy, easy way to go about things, and also I think there's like a need for revenge in human. People want revenge
yeah,
badly. I don't know. I don't see it that way. I think anybody could be helped if you give them the right attention that people need. People don't do things for no reason. There's usually a reason. Or there's always a reason.
well, the reason might be that, I mean, I guess if they're psychotic, they should probably be getting psychiatric care or something like that.
Right.
So, yeah. So yeah, I can see your point. One argument, I guess, in favor is that it is simply cost. Although I don't know that it's actually that. I don't know that it's actually any cheaper to use the death penalty, because I guess they're all kind of like expenses with the medical stuff and legal stuff and whatever. It's
Yeah.
probably actually just as expensive.
Yeah. I'm
So
sure and even,
maybe I would like, if you could take someone and like get into their brain and remove whatever it was that was causing that problem, where they are dangerous. I would say there's no need to even put them in jail.
exactly. I don't even. I think jail is one of the worst things human beings ever came up with. It doesn't work. It's never.
Yeah.
It only makes people worse.
So if the alternatives are jail or the death penalty, I don't know which one's worse.
Well, I think the death penalty is worse than jail. I always choose
jail forever.
Yeah, even jail forever. I always choose life. Even if you're a terrible life, you might find some form of knowledge or solace in your own head. Even
you might. Yeah. I mean, really, experience is what you make it, right? I mean,
exactly.
someone decides to meditate and become at peace with themselves, then that's. I'm just looking at that comment. Battle Me Isaacs is just posted 3 dots.
An ellipse.
Okay. Thanks, Isaac. Yeah. So no, I see your point.
I don't know. I feel that just killing somebody because of what they did is basically you're every bit as bad, if not worse, because it's done from a place of power that I don't think should be allowed to do it. And I don't know. I just feel that you don't just kill people based on their actions that maybe they even couldn't control. There's some people who were abused in a way when they're children, it causes them to act that way. And if we just kill these people, all it does is really kind of perpetuate the system going round and round. I think people could be rehabilitated regardless of how terrible they are at the time.
You and I have to have a discussion about free will sometime.
Yeah.
Because that's a minefield.
It is. It's very interesting. It goes into a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Which side do you fall on?
To me, it's like a matter of perspective. It's like, I think that the way we behave, if you look from another planet and you don't interfere, and you knew wherever, I think if you had all the information, it's basically mechanistic, or the equivalent of mechanistic, the outcome. So in a way, you don't have free will in that sense, right? But then you do have the ability to change things in your own experience. It's just that that's kind of like known beforehand if you knew all the information, which you don't. So
right,
this is like you start getting into like a deep bird's nest of
very
logic.
touchy. It's very touchy. You can't really.
And then there's like experiments showing that when you think you make a decision, you really don't make that decision.
Mathematics, right? There's math that says that we don't have free will.
Oh, really?
There's math. There's like a theoretical physicists that they've worked it out mathematically that says we don't have it. But to me, that doesn't necessarily. A lot of that, it's just what it is. It's theoretical. It's not, just because they said that doesn't mean it really works out that way. But the way those very smart people describe it, you can kind of like think along with them. It makes a lot of sense. But I also feel like, in this moment, I could decide to do anything and go do it, and nothing really, that wasn't planned by anything.
The question is like whether what you define as you as well, right? Is you the bit that thinks that you are you, or is you like your brain, or is you know what I mean? Like, you got to define you got to define free will, you got to define the perspective. It's kind of like,
it's very difficult, man, because you don't even
wormy.
We don't even know, like what I was talking to you about earlier today, the explanatory gap thing. There's no way for me to even know if we're seeing the same stuff, if we're talking about the same stuff. We have no idea. So
you might not exist. I might not exist, right? It's the solipsism.
Solipsism. I know. I've been stuck there for a while. There's no way to get out of it. So
it's just you on your own going through this world.
Simulation, right? Could be.
Yeah, you got to get comfortable with yourself.
We might have already. Who knows? With this, we might have gotten so intellectually powerful and so technologically advanced that we eliminated all of our real problems, and we got to the point where everything is so boring and easy for us that this is our little video game.
Yeah. I think it needs better graphics.
Yeah. Yeah. Who knows?
Well, on that note, my friend, I'll have to leave you because, like I said, I've got somewhere to be. But
all right, fair enough.
I actually pulled over. So any cops watching, I pulled over and safely took the conversation.
Well, I appreciate that. Have a good one, man.
All right, man. You too. Bye.
Goodbye.